can we please, please, please not make the 16-year-old girl the hinge of our next big civil rights push? Please, God. All you have to do is wait 24 hours and there will be a way worse police. Please, 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 please. Just, oh my God, please. Just wait for the next one. Wait for another one. Not for this one, okay? It won't take long for another bad one to happen. Why not her? Man, the whole situation is really sad, but dude, she was trying to stab somebody when the cop arrived. I'm not saying it's not unfortunate, but the cop literally arrived at the scene of an ongoing attempted murder. When you're trying to stab somebody, all it takes is a quarter second to stab into a throat, or an eye, or an aortal artery, or any critical point on your body, and you're dead. Why are we wait, I'm sorry, does anyone disagree with this? Look, all I'm saying, why didn't the cop yell at her to drop the knife? She was in the middle of swinging it. It wasn't... Didn't the cop say, like, get down several times? What did the cop say? Hold on. Vaush, he could have tasered her and said, when you're... Okay, I need to be really clear about this, okay? If the cops roll up on a scene and somebody's trying to stab me to death, and the cop hesitates or tries to tase instead of pulling out the gun, all right? I'm going to be mad at that cop if I get hurt. I want to be really clear about that, okay? I'm sorry. If there is ever a point in time where cops have a right to draw quickly, it's during the scene of an ongoing attempted murder, okay? I've seen so many cringe lefties on social media going like, I would have disarmed her. Like, why do you think tasers exist, Vaush? It's literally to stop people. Tasers are not a reliable way of stopping a person, and also they don't instantaneously drop a person, okay? If you tase a person who's literally mid-stab gesture, it's not as reliable. They're in the middle of an ongoing attempted murder. This is a legitimate time to draw a firearm, okay? Tasers don't work like that. They're not like instant drop buttons. It's not like a stun spell on social, like in D&D. It doesn't... Bullets aren't either, though. Bullets are a hell of a lot more reliable in immediately getting a person to stop what they're doing than tasers are, okay? Tasers are generally not used for deadly situations, all right? Any civilian has a right to use lethal force to prevent another person from being murdered. Wait, she was about to stab someone? Just a second. I'm not saying this isn't tragic. I wish things had happened differently. However, this is not the point that we need. This is not the police death that we should make the pivotal component of our next push. Okay, here. This has audio of the gunshots, but it doesn't actually show the gunshots, okay? It's just a couple of seconds. If you feel like... Shut up. If you feel like talking about this, you should at least see the body cam footage, okay? Wouldn't the footage break Twitch TOS? No, not if it cuts out in time. Any cop who can't disarm a 16-year-old is a disgrace. I'm just pre-banning you. I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. We can't do this anymore. I can't deal with all the fucking kung fu warriors in chat. Okay, here we go. Jesus. Okay. It cuts out before anything's shown. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't have sound playing.
What's going on? What's going on? Hey, get down!
So, he says get down like 16 times. The actual attempted murder that he stopped was this... Why is the video player here so fucking bad? Is this girl in the black top and blue jeans charged at the girl in all pink and pinned her against the car and then started to attempt to stab her. Like, he stopped a murder. Yeah, like, he literally came in here and stopped an attempted murder. If you were a civilian and you walked onto the situation and you had a firearm, you would be justified in killing that girl too. Yeah. Like, this is just not it. Yeah, he saved a life, potentially. See, the cam doesn't show it great, but she charges at the girl in pink and pins her against the car. I saw that in a different footage. I don't know why it's not shown in this one, but yeah. Look, this isn't about gloating, okay? This isn't about like, oh, she deserved it. We're not taking a conservative perspective on this. The only point we're insistent on making here is that it is insane to try and, oh, here we go. Wait, there's a section of this that shows more. Hold on. Why does it change the... Okay. This is different body cam footage. He's holding the gun out. See, the girl with the black top and the blue jeans charges the person in pink against the car. There's the knife. There's the knife in murder position right here. If this person's holding a knife at this distance and swings forward, you could kill a person in an instant. Right there. She pulls it up to stab, and she's shot. Yeah, again, it's not like this isn't trap. I'm just saying, like, this is... It makes lefties look fucking crazy. Yeah, it makes lefties look completely crazy when we're seeing this video, and we're like, the cops should have just kung fu'd the gun away. Like, okay, the cops carry guns for a reason. It was literally an attempted murder. I donate. Why didn't it show? I don't know. Hopefully it'll show up shortly. I still have donuts to read. Was there a risk of hitting the other girl at that distance? There's always a risk, but it looks like the cop was accurate. Shots being fired. Vaush, what happened to I don't care what the person is doing, police is not the executors? If you actually listened to a moment of what I said, I've said, I don't care what the person's doing, the cops are not executioners unless there is some immediate reason they need to kill. Every time I've said that, I've followed it up with, unless there's some immediate reason. Holy shit! I can't believe you. Do you people understand anything, or do you just have conclusions that you hold in your heads, completely divorced from evidence? Vaush, I'ma unironically make the he should have shot in the leg debate. Nobody ever shoots for the leg, ever, okay? This is not an anime. Nobody shoots for the legs. Nobody does it, okay? Absolutely nobody leg shoots. Just doesn't happen. Nobody should ever do a leg shoot, okay? It doesn't work. It's not a tactic that will procure good situations. Also, that can still kill you. You're what is it, the femoral artery right here? That's one of the fastest ways to bleed out. Cop said get down multiple times, and he only fired when the person who was being victimized was possibly within a quarter second of being killed. Yeah, also, can you guys imagine the optics if the cop had fucked up and not shot? I just want you guys to imagine, okay? The cop rolls in a situation where he has every legal justification to shoot. He doesn't shoot, okay? And the girl gets killed because of it. You know what that's going to turn into? A media cyclone. The cop was afraid to fire because Black Lives Matter activists would have attacked him. The fact that one of the people in that incident was black does not change the fact that cops have a responsibility to defend the innocent. A little girl died because of the political propaganda of Black Lives Matter. It would have been for months. I don't know what kind of torment you people realize you've avoided. What about this shooting? We're not rating shootings on a fucking 5-star scale, okay? I'm just talking about this one. Shouldn't we wait for more information if she was actually defending her grandma? No, it doesn't matter. Even if it doesn't matter if you're defending somebody, if a cop rolls up in a situation, you have a weapon, they don't, and you're attacking them, they're not attacking you. It does not matter what you're defending. It doesn't matter even slightly. The girl she tackled did not have a lethal weapon. There was no justification for her using a lethal weapon on her. Unless, like, the girl in the pink actually had, like, a knife or a gun that she had recently procured or something, then maybe. But, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. This is such a terrible... Oh, no. This is such a terrible argument, Vaush. The fact the cop used deadly force rather than literally anything else is fucked. Cops in the UK and other people disarm countries wielding knives every day. If you were in the UK and that was the situation you rolled up on, the UK cops should have shot too, okay? Just because you can disarm people wielding knives does not mean that you can stop a murder from happening when there's a person 15 feet in front of you stabbing a person with their back facing you, okay? Not every disarmament situation is the same as every other disarmament situation, okay? Yeah, people in chat unironically have cop derangement syndromes. Jesus Christ. I've seen a video. It's possible to disarm a knife. Yeah? What about when they're 15 feet away from you, facing away from you, and they're about a quarter second from stabbing somebody else, okay? Hassan agrees with your take in the chat. Shout on him too. I just think some chatters are delusional. You people are a fucking plague on the left. I hope you understand that. I don't fucking care if you unsubscribe. You don't understand anything. You don't believe anything. All you do is have a set of an end goal, an end point that you just want to sit at forever. How you get there, the logic, the reasoning, the arguments, the justifications, none of that matters to you. You just sit there squatting with your arms folded, waiting for reality to ecliptically align with you, okay? So that you can finally feel justified in your positions, all right? The arguments are what matter. The reasoning is what matters, okay? And if you think that cops overact and are too aggressive, violent, they escalate, that isn't what happened here. Not only did the cop act within the framework of his training, not only did he potentially prevent a murder, he also warned 4 times the person he was about to shoot, and she, after the warning, tackled the girl in pink, okay? That cop acted exactly, textbook, as you're supposed to act. He fired, he disabled the target who was about to commit a murder, and he didn't hit anyone else, all right? That cop did good. That cop shouldn't be celebrated, shouldn't be condemned. We should recognize this for what it was, a tragedy. It was a tragedy, okay? I'm sure that 16-year-old who died was under a lot of emotional duress, and she acted in ways that were unbecoming of her traditional behavior, okay? I don't believe she runs around stabbing people 24/7, okay? I'm sure things could have happened better, but we're not talking about the ideal world. We're talking about right now, today, and that cop's behavior. And that cop acted fine. Okay? And if any of you disagree with that, then you're kind of giving the game away. That you never actually cared about cops misbehaving. You just don't like cops aesthetically. That even if cops do good or justified things, you still dislike it. And that makes all of your arguments fall to shit. Why would anyone ever take an ACAB type's argument seriously if they can't tell between justified and unjustified police actions? All your arguments fall to shit. Like, there's no point. Like, why? Like, why would anyone listen to you? You don't actually care whether the action was justified. You just dislike cops. And that's it. That's where your brain begins and ends. All right, are we good? I'm sorry. I know the people I was shouting at were an extreme minority in the community, and I'm not trying to be super mean to all the other people here. But I think it's important to crack back on this stuff because it makes the left look really, really bad. And frankly, by the way, I think it's really disrespectful to George Floyd. I'll take the idpol argument. There were people saying this was the next George Floyd on social media. LeBron James got like 300,000 likes on a quote tweet saying that cop, the cop who dropped that 16-year-old, is going to be next. That's pretty fucked up. George Floyd was murdered. He had a knee on his neck for 9 minutes. He was asphyxiated, okay? There was nothing justifying his murder. But then this girl was killed because she was trying to kill someone else. And that's the same? What is that? Does that mean George Floyd was in the process of attempting to murder somebody else? Did I miss that? Did I miss that in the body cam footage? Ridiculous. And it makes us look bad, and it's disrespectful. Very disrespectful. But it gets a lot of likes on Twitter, so, you know.